I don't think they know that I exist. Because when you're sneaking, you can't see him. Are we friends or not? Obviously, we are not friends. I'm going so much slower because I'm nervous about losing my firebow. Firebows are super rare in this game. You don't want to lose them, and so I'm having to play very careful, and it's making me go really slow. Oh, are you kidding me? I just got fish glue. Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get tons and tons of fish glue. So here I am, I've got all level 1 gear. If you guys have not heard my bit on level 1 gear, you've got to have level 1 gear. It's super cheap. We're talking about like, 1/20th of a green zone to get this, and it reduces damage by 30%. So you want to have all level 1 gear, and then a staff of support, and then 2 spears. And I like to bring a stack of food. Oh wait, you also want bolas. Let me grab some bolas. You don't need the stack of food. You're going to be using healing anyways, but it does make it go a little bit faster if you're using the stack of food, and that should be enough. So I like bringing the food because it honestly, it just makes it to where now that shovels have just become, they're no longer, you can't just do a tomb with green weapons and go quickly through it, especially with fish glue, because fish glue is a very rare tomb item. You need to be able to just crank through it. Otherwise, you could get ganked, there's a lot of things that could go wrong. Wow, we already found the tomb. That is so nice. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these mushrooms because I kind of been running low on them. Once I'm in the tomb, I usually just switch back over to the meat because again, we're gonna go quickly. Okay, so we're just kind of, this is pretty basic. If you guys seen me do tombs before, this is a pretty basic approach. You're just using your, spear to move towards it. Come over here, get this guy. Now we're gonna switch over to our staff and we're just gonna loot chests while we're waiting for our skill to regenerate. There we go. Wow, nice. Okay, we got a little green weapon. So that's more of a rare item. So this is Red Forest Lizard tomb. It is the easiest tomb per loot in the game. The amount of enemies you're killing per level of loot is pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculously easy. So we got a good tomb. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch over to the spear and I'm gonna get a sneak attack with this thing. Just because I have it, it's already lost some durability, and get a little good head start there. Okay, so we're just chugging along. We need to keep eating. You can see here that when you get the red forest lizard, you don't really need to even bring any food. It's more for like red forest dragon or red forest scorpion. Those tombs require a lot more, the enemies, there's a lot more enemies per loot. And so you're not able to just get this much food as you go. All right, the tournament has started. I did want to make sure that tournament had started before I killed the boss. So we have not found any fish glue yet, which is honestly, it's kind of normal. Fish glue it's a little bit rare, but it's the rarest of the needed items. Okay, so this boss is, the hardest of the tomb bosses, and he hits twice, and then he does his little skill. Just have to move out of the way of that. And this is where food can really help prolong how long you can fight them before running away. It makes it go a lot faster than if you're just doing the healing spells. See how we just did so much damage to him. We fought for him so long before we had to run away. And so we're going to go ahead and switch back over to our healing. We're just going to keep him running around. We can go to the front of the tomb This is actually one of the safer places that if we get ganked right now. Now, some of you might be like, man, he's taking so much damage from this guy. Is it really worth it? Should you wear better armor? Honestly, better armor is not, I mean, it is going to make a difference, but it's not going to make as big of a difference as you think it is. If you bring a ranged weapon, then you can actually bola this boss. A lot of the bosses are immune to crowd control. This is not true of this boss. Oh crap. Oh man, that almost got me. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I don't really want to use my staff. I'm going to move it here. Just keep punching him. There we go. We killed him. And he's got some pretty good stuff on him usually. So this is actually a pretty bad one. The marks are pretty typical. The armor is good, but the bolas is crappy. He usually has a blue. He often has a blue item that he might drop. And so we're just gonna move some stuff here. So, but we're not going for any of that stuff. Obviously, we're gonna grab it if we're here because we're going. But what we're really looking for is fish glue, which so far has eluded us. So we're gonna just keep looking for fish glue. But this is the most efficient way to get fish glue, and it can take a while. Sometimes you get lucky and you open a lot of chests and you're like, oh, this is great. Sometimes you don't get lucky like this, and it's frustrating. So I got this axe for free, so I'm gonna use it some, but it's not ideal to be using these axes if you're fighting. And so we're gonna look in these 3 chests. These are good chests, so they're definitely worth looking in. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, so we just got a weapon breaker. I'm gonna delete these pants because I got better ones. I'm just gonna keep those on. Ideally, you would be doing this with a teammate. This would go a lot faster with teammates. You could be doing a lot more healing with teammates, and the more tombs you loot, the more really you're just opening these chests are your chances for fish glue. And we have just not been rolling the fish glue. I'm gonna keep that weapon breaker. In my opinion, the weapon breaker is a better weapon than this steel axe. The steel axe, there's some good sneak attacks you can do with it. The weapon breaker is really fun for PvP. If you're doing green weapon PvP, the weapon breaker can really slow down someone's effectiveness. All right, let's see what's in these 3 chests. So this is not typical to have such a low guarded area with good chests in it, but this is redstone lizard, or red forest lizard. It's just a really good. Yeah, I'll delete it. All right, but we've gotten some good stuff, but we have not gotten any fish glue. Super sad. Ooh, okay, there we go. So that's awesome. I mean, we're getting good stuff, but we're not getting what we want, and that is fish glue. Okay, guys, well, we just finished farming red forest lizard, and there's nothing here. So we're gonna go ahead and head back. All right, let's see if it's the same zone or if it's reset. Okay, it's a new zone. We know that because we're in a different area. We spawned on the top this time rather than the bottom. And so we know it's a new iteration of a new zone. And it looks like the troll's here. Yep. So we'll look around, see if there's anyone we can throw this troll on, and it is possible with bolas to get into the tomb with the troll here. So we'll see. We may do this, we may not. Okay, I'm just gonna run through here. I know there's a tomb in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so I found the tomb. I've obviously got a bunch of enemies that I have to lose now, but I think I can do that. Okay, so I just have the troll now, and I know where the tomb is. So I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna switch this over here. Alright. I'm gonna bola him. That was too early. I shouldn't have bolted him. Okay. I don't think it's gonna work. You really need a teammate. Ah, it's so close. Okay, I gotta just bola him so that I get away without dying. Because he was doing a lot of damage. If I had a teammate, it's easy to get in, and it's not that crazy to get in there. You know, you can kind of reset him with, you know, if I had illusionist, I can reset him. There's a few other ways you can kind of avoid the troll, but honestly, it's gonna cost me a lot more resources than I really feel like it's worth right now. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Yellow Forest. Okay, we're looking for the tomb. Now, some of you might be like, "Oh, okay, here." Yeah, this looks like just a naked. So some of you might be like, oh, there's a chest. Why aren't you looting those chests? Why aren't you focusing on those chests? And normally I would if it's available. And that one's probably empty, but right now we're going for fish glue, and you cannot get fish glue in an above ground chest. It has to be below ground. It can sometimes be at Odin's, but that's it. You got Odin's and you got tombs. Those are your options. And so there we go. Here's the tomb. So it looks like someone might be down here, which, you know, could be trouble, but at the same time, we don't have anything to lose. And if they're weak, we might kill them. So okay, so this is Yellow Forest Lizard, which another really good tomb. Okay, leather strips. That's good. That's good. Nice. There we go. We got our first thing of fish glue. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to say this episode was going to get real lame if I couldn't find any fish glue in an episode about fish glue. But hopefully we'll find even more. Sometimes when it rains, it pours. Sometimes it's just super rare the whole time. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's see what these guys do. See those two reds? I'm going to switch over to my healing. And they don't look that strong. I think they're going to leave. I don't think they know that I'm here. I'm sneaking. So they don't know. I don't think they know that I exist. Because when you're sneaking, you can't see them. But we'll see. This could go really poorly. I could lose my one fish glue that I just got. But it looks like they're going to leave. Okay, one's gone. I think I can take that other one. Oh. Yes. I don't know if I should be friends with them or not. This is awkward. This is something you won't have a problem with because you're not a YouTuber. But sometimes I start killing people and they turn out to be subscribers. Okay, well, are we friends or not? Obviously we are not friends. So I think this is over for me. I should have tried to kill him while I had a chance. It's kind of over at this point though. I don't know what their deal is. I thought they were friends and now they're enemies. All right. I mean, I can't take both of them, but okay. So he said JCF, which is why I stopped attacking him. I don't think I would have killed him, but if I had, actually, I think I would have killed him because I had those two guys attacking him. So if I had attacked him and killed him, then I could have killed the other guys. So I think I would have beat those guys. I had aggressive mode on that whole time. This whole time I thought I was fighting. Wow, that was a real noob move. Okay, so that was my bad. I was on aggressive mode. That was why everyone was red and angry, and why I saw nakeds that I was ignoring. And so, yeah, that's hilarious. I can't believe I just did that. So I'm glad I lasted so long because it was hard to type during it. All right, so we're gonna loot these chests, see if we get any fish glue. No fish glue there. No fish glue there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open this chest, see if there's any fish glue. And, ooh, I'll take that actually. All right, so when someone already starts. Oh, yes. No, he took it. I need that fish glue. There we go. Okay. So we got 3 fish glue. This is good. This episode is getting just got 3 times better. Is he still shooting me? What the heck? All right, let's see. No fish glue in there, so didn't need any of that. Obviously, it's nice to do it with your own team so that you don't have to worry about, you know, people stealing from you. But I feel bad that I almost killed those guys when I thought I was on aggressive mode, so I'm fine with them having the loot. They let me have the fish glue, which is good. All right, now obviously when you do a tomb like that, so we just got 3 fish glue in a yellow tomb. That's a really good ratio for a yellow tomb. Red tomb, 3 fish glues. More expected, but again, obviously not always. Sometimes you get no fish glue. I think the most I've ever seen someone getting fish glue in one tomb, 9. I think 9 is the record right now. So if anyone has gotten more than 9 fish glue in one tomb, I don't know how you can prove that though, because it's so easy to fake it, but know that you have the record. It was a very credible source from the person who got 9 fish glue from one tomb. That's RNG for you. Sometimes you get nothing and sometimes you get a lot, but we're gonna go and we're gonna do one more tomb, and hopefully we'll get RNG gods will smile upon us and we will get enough. All right, we're gonna go back to the Forest of Shadows. Hopefully that troll is gone, but the Forest of Shadows is my jam. That's where I want to be. That's the place I want to be spending my time in. Totally forgot food and I don't have a full set of armor. So this will be a slower approach, but it's good to show you guys if you don't have even that. Honestly, it goes a lot faster if you bring a stack of food and make sure to have enough armor. But if you don't, you know, as long as you've got a decent staff of support, you really got everything you need. So there we go. We found it. All right, no one's been here because he didn't use his skill immediately. We're gonna go ahead and loot this chest. Hopefully there'll be some food items that we can bring down with us to the tomb. Okay, leather strips are good too. All right, let's see what's down here. Okay, so this is a red forest bull tomb. This is arguably the most lucrative tomb in the game. Okay, someone's already looted these chests, but it doesn't have the best, you know, enemy per chest ratio, but it has the most chest, period. And so it has a good chest enemy to chest ratio, just not maybe as good. Hopefully I didn't just kill myself. I mean, I should be able to survive by kiting it, but it's kind of annoying. I don't like it when I let my health get so low, but okay, there we go, he's dead. Okay, so we're going to grab that. You know, if I find a green weapon in this tomb, I'm probably going to use it just because this is not impossible. Obviously, we're doing it, but it can be pretty painstaking to go through this process, and I'm just not that interested in it. So we'll see what happens. But oh crap! 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 That is not good. Okay, we may die. This may kill us. Yep, I'm dead. It's over. All right, that's okay. Dying is not the end of the world. I can go grab some things. I just should have brought a stack of food. Honestly, you can do it this way, but it's slow and it's annoying, and so you might as well just bring a stack of food because it just makes it go faster. You don't have to spend so much time making sure you're healed. You know, but now that I think about it, one of the things that I always have to remind myself that's different when I'm playing in, you know, recording for you guys versus when I'm just playing on my own is that when I'm playing on my own, I'm just doing it to relax. So I'm laying on my bed, I'm laying on the couch, I'm just kind of chilling on the phone. And there's a lot of things that don't annoy me as much as it does when I'm playing in this context. When I'm recording for you guys, I don't like to be doing things slow. I don't like to wait for a healing timer to run. All right, hold on. Got a red here. Let's see what. Oh, okay. This guy has got. Okay, so this guy's got wow, this guy's got good stuff. All right, so we're gonna just use the mobs to really mess with this guy, and hopefully. Okay, so he's getting hit pretty hard. Oh, I'm dead. That was a good shot with his bola. Okay, joke's on him. I don't really have anything, but and I kind of want to go kill him now. Actually, I think I'm going to, because I know that I can. And he has some pretty good stuff. I think he's kind of pay to win, and so I'm gonna go and see if I can't kill him. I do need to be careful though, because he could have a teammate or whatnot. But if I kill him, I'm gonna get that protector spear. I'm gonna get that armor. Oh, he didn't even take the stack of meat. If he's smart, he might have left. So we'll see. But I have a feeling, someone being that dedicated with that good of armor, chasing down someone like me, probably isn't playing very smart. So I'm just kind of looking around. He could be in the tomb. All right, I'm gonna go down in the tomb real quick to check, see if he's there. Also to make sure I get my body before it runs out. Okay, now that it's safely in the chest, it's not gonna disappear on me. I'm gonna go back up, look for him one more time. I don't want to get caught. This is a team zone, so I don't want to get caught in this zone, with this gear. All right, I'm also gonna take this piece of rope. I'm gonna stick it here in this chest just because I don't want this zone to reset for several reasons. I don't want him to, if he does come back, I want to meet him back in this zone. Also, I am not done looting that tomb. All right, so I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna sit right here in the grass. I keep feeling some lag spikes, so I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna watch. You guys probably can't see it, but right here, every once in a while, a name will just appear. And when that happens, someone just spawned into the zone. And so, a real player. All right, guys, well, I don't see him. I'm going to stay a sharpshooter, and I'm going to be kind of more on the annoying side of switching back and forth, hoping that I'll be able to pretty carefully and methodically get these guys to attack me one by one. And if someone comes in, I'll be able to switch over my gear quick enough. That can be a dangerous thought, but I think that I can do it in this context. So it might look like I'm spending, it's kind of expensive because I got this fire bow in my quick slot, but in reality, I'm just using level 1 gear and I'm using a spear, just like normal, just like the normal cheap way to do things. The only thing that I'm doing that isn't maybe the ideal is that I'm using food instead of healing with the healer staff. But honestly, food is so abundant in this game now because of the healer staff that it's okay to use it every once in a while. It's okay to. It's not even really splurging. It's oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh. I'm gonna gear up. I don't know if that guy could have been a scout. I'm not really interested in being in this tomb when someone knows that I'm in this tomb, so I'm gonna pop back up, look around. This is the problem when you have good gear. This is why it's best to bring crappy gear, because if you bring good gear, you got to be careful from a team basically saying, "Hey, there's a guy with a fire bow down there. Let's gear up and go kill him." All right. So you can tell here that I'm going so much slower because I'm nervous about losing my firebow. Firebows are super rare in this game. You don't want to lose them, and so I'm having to play very careful, and it's making me go really slow. And so it's better just to bring the stuff home. I really just wanted revenge on that guy, and I wanted to take his protector spear. Still want to take his protector spear. He got away, so that's how it goes. He played smart. He left the zone before I could come back, and oh my gosh. I'm not playing smart. Look at that. Kichu came to kill me, but Kichu came alone. Which makes me think I can kill him. You see that? I knew it. I was just about to leave because I was like, I can't sit here. I'm just too nervous. So let's see if Kichu leaves. All right. I think Kichu's leaving me alone, or like running away. Kichu has a good armor, but he does not have a good weapon. This is why you just don't bring a firebow to a zone if you don't have a good team and you're ready to PvP, because it just gets frustrating every time. So I'm gonna put some rope in this chest and all right, let's see if I can catch up to him. Where did he go? It's annoying. Honestly, this is where I hate my glasses. It can really mess up my vision on, like, if he went into a bush. Okay, so by putting some rope in that chest, I saw that I still had my old body is still there. Hopefully that if I go back, that zone will still be there. But honestly, I just don't want to risk losing a firebow. I was getting wrapped up in wanting to get revenge. But this episode is not about getting revenge. It is about getting fish glue. So I apologize that I've gotten distracted from the goal. All right, guys. Well, it looks like it is a new zone. Sorry again, I got distracted for so long. And let this be a lesson to you guys, because I thought that I was over revenge. Like I tried to like not ever get riled up with revenge, but a lot of people, and I was an example in this situation. You know, someone kills you and you're like, I could kill them, and you get so distracted by your actual goal that you don't actually play the game. So trying to get revenge, and it didn't pay off. So there we go. Here's the tomb, and there's a red guy. Oh well, glad I don't have my firebow. All right, France. There we go. So things are not looking good anymore. Man, a 3-man team. So this is why a lot of people say don't, farm in the team zone. And that may be true. The thing though is that we didn't have very good gear. We had nothing good on us. We can go grab that a million more times and then keep going back over and over again. And I mean, I don't know how many tomb episodes you guys have seen me do, but up until this point, this is one of the few times that I've gotten killed in this tomb episode. But the beauty of doing the team is that you always have a tomb. You always have the tomb that you're looking for. And so that really makes things nice because, if you're going to solo zones, then that means that half the time there is no tomb. We're gonna go into the yellow non-PvP tomb and see what happens here. Okay, so we got yellow forest bull, which is a good tomb. It's got a lot of decent loot. It's obviously not nearly as good as a red forest bull or even a red stone bull, but it's still something. And so we're gonna just keep chugging along, working through it. We don't really have to feel any time pressure or any weirdness because it's a non-PvP zone. We don't have to worry about getting snuck up on. We're just gonna kind of work our way through it. we're just kind of killing things until our health is low, and then we're going to switch over to our staff and just start looting while our, our skills are refreshing. So, all right, switching over to the staff. We're going to start looting some stuff, see what we get, see if we get any fish glue. That's what we're going for. Please, hopefully we get some fish glue. But again, it's never a guarantee. Fish glue is the rarest of the tomb preferential loot, and so you just don't know when you're going to get it and when you're not going to get it. All right, activating my heal while he's shooting me, so I get some of the benefit as we go. All right, let's see if we get anything in this one. Nothing there. All right, guys, this is not looking good. All right, and he's dead. And dragon scales. The boss is never going to have fish glue, which is unfortunate, but that's just a thing. I don't think the boss has ever dropped fish glue. No fish glue. Okay, so this is not looking good for this tomb, but there is a whole nother wing, and it does have quite a few loot boxes, so we'll, or not that many, but it has some. And so if it was Red Bull, it would have a crazy amount of loot boxes on this side, but that's what we got, so we'll see what we get. Oh, guys, I just don't know if we're gonna get any more. Nope, water. That's what we got. See about this chest. Some meat. All right. Final room. Oh, I forgot to loot this chest. Let's get this chest. So this final room does have 4 boxes, so there's a chance, but no. Some more meat. Again, we're gonna loot these guys or get these guys to come at us one at a time. Alright, he's dead. Then use this thing. Alright. Come on. Okay, there's 4 chests in here, which is pretty significant, but I just am feeling nervous. It's such a rare item. Metal shards, not what we're looking for. Bone fastener, not what we're looking for. 2 more chests, I just don't. Meat and metal. Guys, the chances of there being fish glue in this last chest is just, I mean, you see the chances. Fish glue is super rare. But here we go. Oh, are you kidding me? I just got fish glue. I got 2 fish glue. That is the best ending this episode. I'm gonna be honest, I was feeling like this episode was a little lame, getting only 3 fish glue. I mean, I know that's normal, and I want you guys to know that if you go and you do a bunch of tombs, you might do 3 tombs and only get 3 fish glue because fish glue is rare, but it's a little lame. It's a little below average. And so this 5 fish glue for 3 tombs is not like above average, but to get it on the last chest of the last tomb is ridiculous. Okay. Okay, so we got it. That's how you get fish glue. The chest of tombs are the key to getting fish glue, and it is a grind. There's a lot of grinding to get fish glue. Luckily, there are a few other tips that I can give you guys. Mainly just don't use fish glue on things you don't need. So for example, the defender staff, some people say use fish glue on defender staff. Yes, if you are in a rare situation, but most of the time you don't want to use fish glue for defender staff, because the truth is, even though someone like, oh well, I have a bunch of soul stones, I want to use points I want to get points off for the altar of Odin's. Fish glue is just so much rarer than soulstone, and you can get more points per fish glue if you put it into the strong shield and sword. And so now you do have to get a lot more iron, but chains and iron's easy, and chains and pliers are overly abundant. So in reality, my advice is just save all your fish glue. If you're using fish glue for points, save it all for the strong sword and shield. You're going to get more points per fish glue. So I personally would never spend my fish glue on the defender staff. We click through some of these other items. The devs have done a good job of removing fish glue from some of these, which is nice. The shovel is a decent melee weapon in rare circumstances, but I would save it because you're going to need fish glue for some more specialty items. Master Thief's lockpick, you're going to need fish glue for that. You're going to need a lot of fish glue for district levels. I forget exactly the amount, but it's pretty significant. You're going to need a lot of fish glue for Raiders lockpicks, and so you got to keep that in mind. And then you need fish glue for explosive mixture, which is what you use to end up making a Nord bomb. So there's a lot of things that you can use fish glue for that are really important in this game. And so I would save it for those first, and then if you're wanting to use your fish glue for points, which a lot of advanced players do, then I would just stick to the strong sword and shield and just farm more iron. I don't think it's worth it to settle for less points per fish glue on the defender staff. So that's my advice for you guys on fish glue. I'm glad we found enough to make this a decent episode, but you never can tell what you're going to get. Sometimes you're going to grind a bunch of tombs and get not that many, like before this last chest, and sometimes you're going to get really lucky, like one of my friends that got 9 fish glue in one tomb, which is just absolutely ridiculous. He was just so incredibly lucky to get that much fish glue. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.